Happy Friday, guys. Good morning. We have made it through another week. Always a good thing, but we are tracking some changes. One of those being more cloud cover today. We're going to start off with some sunshine, but it's going to fade on us here. We have a quiet start in Springfield, looking toward downtown. No concerns, no problems out there yet. I am saying yet because through the weekend we'll have a lot more rain moving in. Satellite and radar showing some of those clouds. But we've started off really this whole week on nice mornings, and that's the way we'll stay today. But notice to our north and west, temperatures actually cooling in Emporia. We were at the 50s, lower 50s earlier on this morning. Now we're at 47. We're still ahead of that front. Springfield, Monette, Branson in the middle 50s, 52 in Camden, 53 at the moment in Lake Ozark. We'll give it the green light for both commutes, but that sunshine is going to be covered up by clouds for the ride on home, and we may be able to squeak out a sprinkle. Chances are slim. The atmosphere is pretty dry, so we have to moisten up that column as rain falls. Even on radar, it won't be making it to the surface. We'll be keeping tabs on that, of course, in the weather lab. As we progress throughout the day, that sunshine will start to leave us, and we'll be taking over with the clouds. 65 by the time we get to midday here on Color 10. 67 by 1 p.m. 70 degrees is our high temperature today. It is going to be not as breezy, not as windy as what we had yesterday. In terms of our weather headlines, I mentioned the rain for the weekend. High pressure has moved away, so that has opened the doors to this next system. And then we're going to have a much cooler feel in the air, a lot more fall-like of a feel by the time we get into our weekend and into our Thanksgiving week. And we'll have that final look at the 7-day showing that in just a little while. Guys.
All right, we still have some new information for you this morning. We need to let you know about the Springfield Police Department issuing an endangered person advisory for an 11-year-old girl. Her name is Miley Marie Wallace, who was last seen leaving her home on South Ingram Mill Road last night at about 10:30. She was wearing a gray T-shirt with the word champion on it, along with black jogging pants and Jordan shoes. Now, if you happen to know anything about where she may be, you should call the Springfield Police Department. That number there is 417-894-6008.
In education coverage this morning, Ozarks Technical Community College is hoping to get some high school students interested in earning college credits. Color 10's Nija McDonald is here now to explain how this program works. Nija, what is this all about?
Yeah, Jim, well, good morning. OTC hosted a virtual event called Explore OTC. First held in 2018, the program gives high school sophomores a look at educational opportunities they can take advantage of as juniors and seniors through OTC's Career Center and Middle College. Close to 1,000 students participated in the event. Qualified students can earn an average of 40 hours of free college credits, all while participating in hands-on learning taught by local industry experts. Matt Hudson serves as a dean for OTC and says students have a unique opportunity right now to set themselves up for long-term success.
We also have career certificate programs that allow a student to graduate from high school and go immediately into the workforce, maybe come back at some point in time if they want additional skills. The average student who comes to OTC, we have more than 20 high schools that participate in our region, leaves OTC as a high school senior, graduating from their high school and OTC with 39 college credits at no cost to them. So they have a significant jump start on their future.
Well, families interested in learning more can meet with their student's high school counselor.
Nija McDonald reporting this morning. Thank you. We take some look at some news around the region. Northwest Arkansas is known as a biking destination, and some local organizations are making sure kids are able to take advantage of it. The Strider Education Foundation formed All Kids Bike. That's a program that helps kindergartners across the country learn how to properly ride. The organization visited an elementary school in Northwest Arkansas where kids were able to take part in that program this week. It includes lessons for students and teachers, 22 bikes given, along with helmets and other equipment. Volunteers with the program are excited to see biking be implemented in school systems now.
It's great to see all sorts of athletes come together to support something that's really important.
The event was part of All-Star Week, which is a yearly event over in NWA organized by Bike Bentonville to bring professional riders into the community more often.
In Kansas, Johnson County is cracking down on businesses that disregard the mask mandate and social distancing rules. Businesses can now be fined for not following the public health order.
What I see in the numbers Since we've been wearing masks, the numbers are up. The masks are doing nothing for it. If you look around the world, the cases are going up and up and up.
District Attorney Steve Howie said his office could file a civil action toward a business for not following the rules, and that would only lead to a $100 fine. Cowden, the business owner who you heard from, said he might close his restaurant if the county does start to enforce those consequences.
Back to some more local news for you. Now, if you've been to the grocery store in the past couple of weeks, you actually might have seen the familiar sight of empty shelves where toilet paper usually is. Now, as we get closer to the holidays, stores are already trying to keep items in supply, and now those essential items are becoming a concern once again. Chris Miller is a wellness spokesperson for Mama Jean's in Springfield and has noticed more people buying toilet paper again, but at Mama Jean's, they're still prepared.
It's not been as crazy for us because we have it. All the things coming up for the holidays, we are set and ready and prepped because of prior scenarios.
Mama Jean's isn't limiting people on the amount of toilet paper purchases, but Miller did explain that if stock issues begin to happen again, there may be a need to, just to ensure that more people can get what they need.
More than 40 small businesses in Greene County were approved for CARES Act relief grants, and those funds totaled over $264,000. You can find a complete list of all of the businesses on our website, ozarksfirst.com.
The Branson Parks and Rec Department is offering a Drive for Pie event where seniors can get free pies before Thanksgiving. The pies will be handed out at the Branson Community Center. That's happening today from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock.
The Missouri State Highway Patrol is hiring at 9 locations across Missouri. Some requirements include having a minimum of 30 college credit hours, and you cannot have tattoos on your head, neck, hands, or wrists. If you're interested, you can apply online.
Got to move to a traffic alert for you now this morning. Drivers in Ozark will notice traffic shifting along a portion of Route 14 today. Crews will be paving the eastbound lanes between 22nd and 32nd Streets. That's west of US 65. MoDOT crews will be there to direct traffic. Now, this is expected to be the case, though, until December. Let's take a look now at what's coming up for you on CBS This Morning.
Coming up, can the first coronavirus vaccines be distributed quickly, safely, and fairly? This is why we're taking you behind the scenes to see if American manufacturers are up for this icy challenge. Coming up on CBS This Morning.
All right, taking a look at what is trending this morning. Just yesterday, the CDC put out its guidelines for Thanksgiving, and it's telling people just hang out with the people in your household for Thanksgiving. Still a lot of talk about that this morning. Everyone is reacting as probably some families already had some plans to get together. Other families probably doing the Zoom thing and just video calling. Some people upset about this because they want to get together, you know?
Right. Now, these cases that have risen over these last few weeks, you might notice, I feel like it's sort of lining up with the timeline. The CDC hasn't said this. I'm just inferring that this might be from around the Halloween weekend area where these cases that we've seen rise up. So in order to try and mitigate what's happening here, they're trying to say, you know, maybe have potential at some Christmas time or holiday time together in later December, stay home for Thanksgiving and maybe try and take care of things there.
Yeah, they say don't travel, and if you do, try to wear a mask and stay 6 feet apart and get your flu shot before you travel too, if you plan on doing that. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where it's kind of gotten overshadowed because of COVID. I feel like, you know, it's one of those things we always remember to do. It's kind of on the list to do, but I feel like it's just been COVID, you know, and I kind of after the fact, I was like, okay, I got to do it.
Yeah, a reminder to take the flu shot. Yeah, absolutely. And as we plan for Thanksgiving, it has been a nice, over here at least for us here in the Ozarks, it has been nice. It hasn't felt like November, but it will feel like Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving, right?
It is. Yeah, guys, a lot more seasonable for this time of the year. We have to enjoy the last of the mild weather for now. Lots of cloud cover today. We'll see it increase through our afternoon, 70 degrees. Once we head into the overnight, I think that's when we really start to see some showers break out across the Color 10 viewing area.
We'll see the clouds today, but we keep that warmth, right?
We'll keep the warmth today.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So, yeah, if anyone wants to get outside and do some last-minute, maybe planning or maybe want to get a jump start and putting up holiday decorations,
Gotcha.
you could do that today. 49 degrees overnight. Then we really become unsettled through the weekend. Rain likely. I think we squeaked out a bit of sunshine late Sunday. Monday looks good. Another system Tuesday. Then there's Turkey Day, 57 with some sunshine.
All right. Thanks, TJ. And thanks for joining us here on Daybreak. We'll see you at midday.